Yeah, I think as a team, the season has been pretty amazing. The way we, from day one, came as a completely new group, nobody knowing each other, and coming together, creating the culture, the DNA in the club, and so on, has been really strong, and we've been able to take it almost all the way. Yeah, it's overall expectations, and I think we as a team has been growing and still have a lot of layers to put on, and I'm excited for the next season.
When you came over, Jeppe and yourself were tasked with bringing over the play style, right to dream, and that DNA. How do you think that's developed into San Diego FC's new style, maybe setting itself a little bit apart from the right to dream style and its own uniqueness?
Yeah, again, it's like coming in as a completely new group. It's a lot of different ways of being around different clubs, different playing styles and cultures and so on. And I think it's been amazing how fast we could get everyone in the same boat, coming together as a family and everybody buying into the way of doing it. And then having our own style in terms of being a little bit more direct, also adapting to the league and so on. So having some foundation thoughts of how we wanted to play, but using the players and the league to make our own style, and it's been amazing to see how deep it's become a part of us now.
And then you mentioned adapting to the league. What are some things that surprised you about MLS and playing here in the United States that maybe you're now prepared to go into for next year?
Yeah, the league is a little bit more open and back and forth than the Danish league. I would compare it a lot to the Bundesliga where I played, so a little bit more open. As an offensive player, it's a really nice league to play in, and then of course some teams are also adapting to our player style of play, having the ball and controlling the games, and we have been playing against a couple of teams where we had to open them up a little bit more. But in general, having that directness in the right moments has been very important.
Marcus, obviously on a personal level, maybe not the season you expected with your injury lasting as long as it did. How are you feeling now, and then what are your personal expectations coming into this new season?
Yeah, on a personal level, it hasn't been the season that I was dreaming of. A tough one, hitting some injuries, not really coming back and then regaining an injury. So it's been very tough. I hope it's one of the seasons you have in your career where things are not really clicking. Looking forward to recover well, doing the preseason and get in great shape with the team. So my expectations for the next season is I'm going into the season a little bit like a new feeling and bringing that energy. So I'm very excited to get started again.
A lot of time this season, the fans were asking for a number 9. That was a missing piece. Obviously, you weren't part of that with the injury. Do you feel like you're that player next season for San Diego to be the number 9, to be the goal scorer?
Yeah, for sure. I trusted myself, and I've been feeling really good when I've been in the squad and been in shape. So I need to build up that shape and get a good preseason. But then definitely I feel like I'm ready to come into this team and be the one scoring the goals.
Any questions on Zoom? Please use the raise hand feature. Going once.
I have one or two. I'm Charles with MLSsoccer.com. I'm from out of town. And I just wonder how you've seen the process, both on and off the pitch, of building the culture and connecting with supporters compared to what you experienced previously in your career in Europe.
Yeah, it's completely different environment because you start from scratch. Most other teams has a history and a way of doing things and so on. We had to build that from the beginning, knowing the right to dream style and culture and so on. Like, some things were set, but we also had to adapt as a group and with a new coaching staff and everything. So it's been really amazing to be a part of building that culture, and also one of the reasons why it's the project from the beginning was very interesting. I really enjoy the way of doing things, and being able to come in and be a leader and putting that into the group has been very exciting. And yeah, building that is very unique, and I think the way we have done it so good for just one season is something that we have to be quite proud of.
You were in the first group that Mikey and Tyler met like about a year ago, I think, right after Mikey got hired.
Yeah.
You remember? And Mikey described how strange it was to make the pitch to you guys for something that didn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. We signed off some talks and pictures of facilities and basically dreams. I think we have come a long way and definitely put a lot of those dreams into work now. So it's been amazing to sign this early, seeing the squad being put together, and now being this close to an MLS final. So great and very impressive development.
What would you say was your most memorable moment, whether it was on the pitch or off the pitch?
For me personally, I would say that first game away LA Galaxy. It was special. So many traveling fans from the beginning, going to LA, get the win, get the season started, the hype after the game, at the stadium with the fans, in the city afterwards. That's definitely one of my personal best memories for this season.